guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited about this video because this is the first time I'm trying out the brand called Yse Paris. It's another Parisian boutique brand. It's a B Corp and they pride themselves in using recycled materials wherever they can and sustainable manufacturing practices. This brand is also very well known for its very feminine, frilly, girly lingerie and bodysuits. I did not purchase any lingerie and bodysuits in this particular haul. Most of my pieces are from their latest collection, which is the Big Night, the Le Grand Soir. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly as well. And I got a couple of clothing pieces, including the one that I'm wearing right here. And I'm pleasantly surprised by how lovely all of these pieces are. The first piece is this dress. It is a maxi dress with this beautiful floral print and V neckline. It is super bum friendly, so if you are expecting or you just want something that looks very nice around your tummy area, I think this dress is quite flattering. And it is not as skin tight as I was expecting it to be. I'm wearing it in the size S. I think I could have sized down to XS, but I don't recommend sizing down, so stick true to your size. It's quite long. I'm petite. I'm just 5 foot and it is full length on me. So if you are shorter, it's definitely going to be longer. But if you are taller, I think the maxi length is very elegant, especially given the whimsical floral print of this dress. This one is, I think, mainly viscose. It's 95% viscose, 5 or 10% elastane. Feels lovely against the skin. It feels super lightweight, breathable. I wish it was probably cotton or silk, but then you won't get this drapey silhouette if it is cotton or silk. So viscose does have that characteristic. It's super light and breezy on against my skin, and I feel like it feels very, very feminine and chic, and feels like I'm going to an opera in Paris. So, which is a lovely feeling, and I'm really a very big fan of the dress, and I'm definitely keeping this one. I bought a couple of more pieces from the same collection, and it's the pants and a jumper. The pants have the same whimsical floral print as this dress, but it's a tad too long. I'm petite, so bear that in mind. And if you are my height or shorter, you will need to get them hemmed. The problem is the material is quite stretchy and clingy, so these materials don't generally tend to hem well. So obviously another thing to keep in mind. But the pants again are not my favorite style. They're very clingy and drapey. It's not something that you would be able to wear outside. It's more of loungewear, elevated loungewear, or maybe if you are used to that aesthetic, then you might want to wear this outside. I bought it with the idea that I will wear it outside, but I don't think I can. Firstly, it's too long, and secondly, it is just very clingy, very light and airy and breezy. I prefer my trousers to have a little bit of weight to them, but the print is very beautiful, and the material is exactly the same as the dress, which is a viscose and elastane blend. I'm wearing the pants in the size S as well, and I feel like they come up a little bit too big. I mean, ignore my bump for a bit, but if you are not pregnant or not expecting, then I think sizing down is a better option unless you have very, very wide hips. Now coming to the jumper is very reminiscent of Sezane, and in the second part of the haul I will discuss a few Sezane pieces because none of my hauls are really complete without a Sezane order. So this jumper is also very reminiscent of Sezane. It's in this beautiful wine mulberry pinot noir color, and it's a mohair and alpaca blend, a very typical blend that you would find in Sezane. I don't remember the exact percentages of the fibers, but I will link everything I mentioned down in the description box below for you to check out, so that you can just click on the link and buy them. Just one thing to know, these are not affiliates in any shape or form. I've actually paid money to buy and try out all of these products. Anyway, coming back to the jumper, it has a cinched waist and it has like blouse on sleeves. It's very pretty, but it's also very basic. unless you are looking for something like this, it's not something that's really very elevated or very unique. So it's pretty basic. The color is very pretty. It goes very well in this fall autumn festive season. It's got the cinched waist, which is a little bit of a twist, but currently in my physique, it's not going to do any favors. And it's also a bit oversized. I again got it in the size S. S is always a very safe size for me to get, so even if it's a bit oversized, I can usually manage, but this one is quite oversized. So again, if you are looking to purchase a jumper and you do not like an oversized fit, then please do size down. XS would have looked a little bit better, and it's also not that itchy. If you're super sensitive to mohair, which I am actually, I don't find it to be that itchy. It's a little bit itchy, but if I wear something underneath it's going to be fine. In fact, I've worn a lot of other Sezane knitwear pieces that are wool and mohair blends that are super itchy, but this is on the itchiness scale on the lower side. But if you have super sensitive skin, you will feel it. So again, another thing to keep in mind. Up next, I have a very small Sezane haul. I purchased a couple of things from their winter collection, which was released, I think, a couple of weeks back. And the first thing I have to show you is this lovely blouse. I think it's called the senior blouse. It's so pretty. It's 100% cotton, and I love the look of the frilled collar. I was thinking that it would be quite overwhelming. In fact, when I was purchasing the blouse, I was thinking that, oh, that's too much going on around the shoulder area. It usually doesn't look nice on me, but it looks so pretty, it looks so unique, and I really wish I could keep it, but I cannot, as you will see in the video. It's a little bit too tight on me. I should have gone with the size above, but unfortunately the sizes are sold out. The one that I'm wearing now is in the size UK 6, which is usually my Sezane size, but currently it is not fitting me at the moment. The UK size 8 and 10 are all sold out, so I'm waiting for them to come back in stock so that I can purchase it again. But it's such a pretty blouse, and I love the sleeves, the bell sleeves, the fluted sleeves with the lace trim around it, the very elaborate collar. I thought it's going to be quite Victorian and overwhelming, but it is not. And the material is a little bit sheer, but you will not be able to see through it, but it is on the lighter side. I feel like this is not a winter piece at all. This is going to look very good in summer with some light linen trousers or with some skirts, or even with like plain old jeans. This top with blue jeans is going to look amazing, but unfortunately I can't keep it, and I fingers crossed that I get it in my size. Next are two colorways of the Mateo sweater. I have them in the burgundy and the black colors because I couldn't decide on which one is going to look better. The black is a safe option when it comes to a sweater, but the burgundy I just can't resist, so I bought both in two different sizes to see which looks nice. Unfortunately, neither of them really quite met my mark. I'm going to be returning them both because they just look a little bit off, even though I like the idea of it. I like how it was styled on the Sezane website and the lookbook, but on myself, currently it's looking a bit off. The black color is looking a bit plain, and the burgundy color is looking a bit off. So coming to the sweater, it is another typical Sezane material composition. I just wish it didn't have any synthetic fibers, but it does. It has, it's a blend of cotton and wool, but it also has polyamide and elastane. I guess you need the elastane for the stretch. I love the tulle detailing along the sleeves and along the neckline, but I feel like the neckline is a little bit too high. So if you are petite, or if you are not used to such high fluted turtle necklines, then this sweater is definitely not for you. But I like the idea of it, as I was saying, but it just is not looking like I imagined it in my head. So the burgundy one I'm wearing in the size S, and the black one I'm wearing in the size XS. I just wanted to compare the sizes and see what each of them look like. I feel like I could get away with wearing both of them. Ideally, if I was going to purchase it and keep it, I'd probably keep it in the size XS because the sleeves are a little bit shorter and it's just a little bit more convenient. One of the problems with fluted sleeves in general is that they tend to like fall into food, they tend to get wet, so you have to be very careful as to how you are wearing them, where you're wearing them. And I just feel with a size XS, the sleeves are a little bit shorter, so you sort of take care of that problem a little bit. And also with the bigger size, the one in burgundy in the size S, I feel like the neckline, the polo neckline is just way too high and it feels a bit suffocating. It's not one of those loose polo necks, it's quite like slim fitted and it will really feel snug around your neckline. For me personally, a style like that feels very suffocating. I really do enjoy an open neckline. I wish this particular jumper came in a boat neckline, that would have been perfect. But unfortunately, it is what it is. Fluted necklines or polo necks are very, very popular in winter, especially if you're living in a very cold area, then it's much appreciated. I know a lot of people like it, but me personally, I did not find this jumper to be worth keeping. So I will be returning them both, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get my size in the senior blouse, which is spectacular. So this has been a very short video on two Parisian brands, clothing brands. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing. And until my next video,